Hey man, there are certain things you could be doing right now that could be killing your confidence, and today, we gonna fix that. What up, homie? My name's Dave, and I put out new videos every Tuesday and every Friday to help you get the girls you want and become the man you're meant to be. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then make sure to smash that button. Anyway, I'm over here in Puno, Peru, very highly elevated, awesome lake town. You're gonna see it later today. But in this video, you're gonna learn all about the beta mindsets that could creep up and kill your confidence. And I'm gonna show you how to avoid them. So get ready, let's get into it.
Down in the dungeon is all we know, where the shining light we never.
So self-doubt is one of those things that kind of creeps up on you, right? Like for me, sometimes, even about YouTube, I'm like, shit, am I good enough to keep making videos? Am I good enough to grow the channel to as big as I want to get it? And for a lot of guys, it's like, okay, I might see these other guys doing good with girls, but am I good enough to be at that level? Am I good enough to learn how to be confident and go talk to girls and make jokes and take them home and do all that kind of stuff? Like, do I have it in me? Or should I just give up now? But for me, when I get the self-doubt, I try to remind myself, like, hey, you got the bigger vision in mind. Like, you're trying to grow this into a thriving business. You're trying to help guys all over the world. And if you let this little bit of self-doubt beat you, none of that's gonna happen. So fuck that shit. Keep on going and keep persisting, and that's what I do. And here I am in Peru making a video for you and just rhyming like it's a crime. Now for you, your bigger vision with girls might be having a family. It could be having a harem of girls, the sexy girls you like hanging out with. Whatever the case, know what your bigger vision is and keep that in mind. And when that self-doubt creeps in, don't allow it to beat you. Because at the end of the day, man, if another guy did it, you can definitely do it too. And really, a lot of times the only thing that's stopping you is that persistence and the willingness to keep moving forward through the bullshit. So that's what you gotta do. Now, man, we're actually in the hostel right now in Puno, and we're getting ready to go to these little, they have these floating islands here. We're doing one of these very touristy floating island tours. You get everything? Okay. Yuki, the real question is, are you excited for the boats? How excited are you from 1 to 10?
7.
7 out of 10. We're going to the islands. This is like the Peruvian version of Gilligan's Island. Prepare for anything, guys.
We're supposed to be young, dumb, and free. Thought that we never be mean. Hoping that you see.
So I was out here in the mountains of Peru the other day, just casually chilling, and I got in a conversation with one of these very deep shamans who was not in the small talk. He just dove right in, and we started talking about motivation. And one of the things he brought up was that a lot of people are in survive mode versus thrive mode. And yeah, we kind of discussed that surviving is what most people do. Like, they go to the job, they do the bare minimum just to get by, and then they kind of live for the weekend, and you know, they kind of settle in a lot of areas of their life, and they're just trying to survive. That base animal instinct. And how this manifests when they're talking to girls is that, like, if you have that survival mode when you're talking to girls, you're just going up and trying to get laid. Like, that's the only thing you care about. You're just hoping she gonna like you and she gonna give you some. Thriving is a lot different. Thriving is abundance. It's being passionate about what you do, being excited to give your value to the world and like make some sort of impact. And how that comes about when you're talking to girls is, like, you know, when you go up and talk to a girl, you're gonna give her an awesome experience. She's gonna be better off having talked to you, even if the interaction doesn't go as well as you want. Like, you're gonna come bring those positive vibes into her life, and you don't care if you get laid, because you know that's gonna come, if not now, then later. You got that abundance mindset and you thrive it. So yeah, keep that little twist in mind throughout the daily grind of your life. Like, ask yourself, am I surviving right now, or am I thriving? And if you're just surviving, ask yourself what you could be doing differently. By the way, this lake is called Lake Titicaca. Yuki has been raving all day. She cannot wait for Titicaca. Right?
You want a pill, I'll swallow it. Take me away to Neverland.
You know I wasn't gonna stay at the bottom. Came right to the top like the Titanic.
Make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford. Put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor. Play me loud and take us more.
Guys, we literally just had like a Titanic crash with one of the other boats. It was head on. I didn't film it. I thought it was like a joke, but holy shit. Like it just shattered all the windows of the other boat. That's Peru for you guys. And number 3 is victim mentality. So a lot of people get caught up thinking, why me, when something bad happens to them? You know, if they get in a boat crash and it sinks and they're stranded in the water, they're like, why me? But you know, these people in Lake Titicaca, they were like, fuck that. And they just decided to build their own islands. They're just floating around. They don't even give a fuck. And you could do the same thing, man. A lot of guys might be like, oh, why do I gotta be overweight? Or why do I have to be from this country? Or why do I gotta be from this height? That's not the way you wanna think about it. What you wanna do instead is think, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I improve my situation? What's one thing I can do right now to start getting from where I am now to where I wanna be? So if you're trying to improve with girls, that might mean improving your style and, you know, going out buying some cool shirts and also going out and approaching some girls and learning from those approaches. If you're trying to build an island in Lake Titicaca with your beautiful Mexican novia, it might just be laying down the first piece of straw and getting that shit set up. No, but the crazy part is they have to actually rebuild this island every 2 to 3 months to make sure that it doesn't sink, because it starts like it'll either float away or sink. So these people put in a lot of work. And the houses you see around me, they actually pick them up and move them while they're building the island and like putting the straw down. So it's actually kind of crazy operation they have going here.
So funny.
Okay, so we're gonna go check out one of these little houses.
Wait,
You go in?
Sí, también, primera vez, sí.
¿De dónde es usted, amiga?
You're a lonely sailor, and your soul is made of
Guys, this is the Lake Titicaca soup.
doubts and blame. I'm a weary pirate, and my heart is made of dust and grain and spoiled champagne. I've got troubles, I've got sins, I'm my worst enemy, but I've still got a lot to give.
Alright guys, we finally made it to land, thank God. But honestly, this shit is crazy, man. First I got altitude sickness, then I get bronchitis, then I get food poisoning, then we go on Lake Titicaca, and we get in a boat crash. Peru is like final destination for me, bro. It's just crazy. But anyway, the 4th confidence killer is negativity. Yeah guys, I gotta be honest, this is one I've been dealing with a lot over the past like week and a half. Hey Yuki, you wanna tell him?
Yeah, well, he's been complaining all the time about Peru with this huge negativity.
Like bro, I felt like I was rolling. Like I had YouTube on point, the channel was starting to pick up steam and get a lot of momentum. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to Peru, I'm gonna crank out a bunch of videos, gonna be able to upload them, it's gonna be awesome. But then I got sick, I got altitude sickness, couldn't find good internet, all this stuff, and I let it get to me. But most of all, I just did not allow myself to accept the situation. The more you push back against what your reality is and you fail to accept it, the worse it's gonna get. And honestly, it's led to me complaining like a bitch. It's caused me and Yuki to get in a few big fights, and it sucked a lot of the potential fun out of the trip. But if I had said, you know what, I'm just gonna accept this, I'm gonna stop resisting from the beginning, it would have made things a lot better. And hey man, the more you complain, the more negative your vibe is gonna get, and that is gonna affect your confidence. It's definitely put a damper on mine over the past couple of weeks. And when that happens, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to talk to girls, And when you do talk to girls, they're gonna feel that icky negative vibe, and it's just gonna be like, I don't wanna talk to this dude. So instead of being negative, even if you're in the shittiest situation in the world, try to catch your negative thoughts when you have them, be conscious of them, and see if you can reframe them into more positive thoughts. Like, oh, instead of being like, no matter what we do in Peru, it's not gonna be fun, like, okay, how can we go out and have fun today? Instead of being like, oh, I feel like all the girls I talk to are never into me, be like, okay, what can I start doing to try to spark attraction with new girls I talk to?
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time.
Street crossing in Peru is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Crazier than any country I've ever been to. The cars just don't stop at crosswalks. They beep like crazy. I've never seen anything like it, man. You better find a Peruvian and cross behind them, otherwise you in trouble. Now number 5 is wanting but not doing. So this is knowing you want something but not taking action to go out and get it. Like Yuki, today she went shopping, she knew she wanted this little rainbow bracelet thing from some weird Peruvian marketplace, and she got it. How you feel about it?
Super happy.
She's super happy. And you know what? If you see a girl you want to talk to, you get 2 choices. You can go up, go take action and make a move and be happy, or you can do nothing and signal to yourself that you're the type of guy who sees something he wants and does nothing about it. And you don't want to be that guy, because that's the type of thing that's going to absolutely kill your confidence. The point is, man, you got to stop holding off on what you want to do until tomorrow, right? Are you going to be a today type of guy or a tomorrow type of guy? Because listen, we both know tomorrow never comes and it ain't never gonna happen. Now, if you're ready to be a today type of guy, then you're gonna check out this video right here. In it, I show you exactly how to crush your approach anxiety so you can go talk to that sexy girl right now, today, bro. Now, I gotta get home and try not to get hit by one of these crazy Peruvian drivers, but let's keep it going. I'll see you right here, homie.